doesn't get much closer than this, a neck-and-neck finish in the closely watched race to determine whether or not Texas Speaker of the House can return to his job. Primary election runoff results are trickling in, and CBS Austin Michael Atkinson joins us live in the studio to unpack this night. Michael, this is a critical race, and it appears House Speaker Dade Phelan will be returning to the Texas House. What a night.
Walt, it was a nail-biter of a finish tonight, with Phelan leading over his opponent, outsider David Covey, by just a few hundred votes. According to the Texas Secretary of State's office, all precincts are reporting, and Phelan defeated Covey with just 50.72% of the vote to Covey's 49.28%. That's a difference of less than 400 votes. Tonight, Covey has conceded the race, saying Phelan won, but says he, quote, has stolen this election. And even after tonight's race, this line in the sand between hardline conservatives and more moderate Republicans is far from over, and that includes the race for who will take the top seat in the House.
Tonight, one small race that could be crucial for the direction of the Texas legislature, the tight runoff election between incumbent House Speaker Dade Phelan and challenger David Covey. Phelan, who's been the House Speaker since 2021, faced a high-profile campaign to oust him, ranging from Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton to former President Donald Trump, who publicly backed Covey. Notably, Texas Democrats didn't have a candidate in the race, meaning for all intents and purposes, the winner of this race will be the next representative for House District 21. But the next race after tonight to watch isn't one Texans can vote in, but rather the race to select a Speaker of the Texas House of Representatives. That race will likely take place behind closed doors, but whomever the House selects as a Speaker could determine the direction the House heads in next session.
No matter what happens on Tuesday, there is going to be a contested race to be the next Speaker of the Texas House. And who occupies that seat and how they do it and how they get there are all critically important for what the legislature looks like in 2025.
Already, Cypress Republican Tom Oliverson has declared his intent to run for House Speaker, regardless of whether or not Phelan returns to the seat.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, one of the most vocal critics of Phelan, says in a statement tonight, "My message to Austin is clear. To those considering supporting Dade Phelan as Speaker in 2025, ask your 15 colleagues who lost re-election how they feel about their decision now. You will not return if you vote for Dade Phelan again." Governor Greg Abbott's campaign, too, has publicly congratulated Phelan on this re-election, which is notable considering Abbott was all but silent on this race. As for whether or not Phelan can retain his role in the top job in the Texas House, that likely won't become a public matter for several months. In the studio, Michael Atkinson, CBS Austin News.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.